All right, let's see if let's see if this works. we had we had a little bit of a little brownout situation. Let me redo this link here. Quote T. Thunderstorm jolted our power. Hey, what's up, Kraken? Yeah, we had I was saying at the start of the stream we had a thunderstorm. So if the stream cut out, it's because the power went out, and the power we had like a I don't know, a brownout, a blackout, or whatever. I don't know. Thunderstorm jolted our power, but I am back. Okay, let's try this. All right, I'm gonna pin a message. So if it happens again, I probably won't try a third time. Thunderstorm in the area. If the stream goes out again, rip. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, let me pin that. Pin. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, so it was storming like really, really bad. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that we lost the stream there for a second. So Cyber is in the back of the chat. Welcome, dude. If you were in here before, I must have missed you. Damien, sup? Foes, yo, hashtag new subscriber. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. It was Lefty's raid. Yeah. You know, it was pretty suspicious. It was, you know, Lefty raided, and I called him out for talking trash about Ghost, and then my stream cut out. I think it was Lefty's fault, guys. He's probably all the way over on his way out of state for his dinner. That was a whiff. That's fine, she's dead. Lewis! Welcome, good afternoon. Justice for Hugo, PWF. Hugo's dead. Dead and gone, sir. Never to return. Neil! Yeah, my computer just we're not rebooted, but I had to restart the stream. So let me restart the bot here. And then I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe. Yep. Sim just trying to farm thumbs. He caught me. We got hit with baseball-sized hail in Michigan. Oh man, it hasn't hailed here. You're a bit ways north of me though, so up in Michigan. What is my grind target? Last time, the only other time I've done an arena grind was for Lady Deathstrike, and I hit like 135, and I only missed a single round. So I'm gonna go for 130 again here and just kind of assess where I'm at after that, because this is. I have what is essentially a free weekend, which I rarely have with kids and stuff. So. Spoilers! Hugo's dead! Oh! Sans. Banana just subbed. Welcome. It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut. That's what I think of when I think bananas. Also Brian Grant, I guess. Bananas. Oh, I thought I could sneak in a medium there. How long do your arena rounds usually take? About 2 to 2.5 hours for my whole. Oh, that's all my 6 and 7 stars. I have been. I was saying earlier, I usually boost during them too, just to make the fights go a little faster. It doesn't really impact your PI, from what I understand, but it does obviously impact your damage, so the fights go faster. Bean, I'm briefcase. What? What? You want to Alberto? The bot should be on now, so yins are free to use your commands. Yins are free to use your fancy commands. That was like Pittsburgher into like a weird Boston accent. I don't know that Alberta would appreciate you using his command without him actually being here, though. What's up, Slags? What's up, Odysseus? Welcome. Are you? You're grinding. You're grinding with me too, right? Well, where's my parries? Goodness gracious! Let's shrug off this debuff. Nice. Nice. It's all part of the plan.
The result to the O-sizzle.
Wait, can he not miss? Did I just learn something new about Zemo? Can he not miss when they're rooted? It's got to be a root only thing.
Get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
How many rounds a day did you do for Lady D? So you can do up to 3 if you are really, if you, at the hours that you are awake, I think that you would be able to do 3 in a day. But the other part of that is that you really need an alliance who is willing and able to refresh your champions for you. The help button is very important. So you can do 2 rounds on Thursday, 3 Saturday, or 3 Friday, 3 Saturday, and then you can usually sneak in 1 on Sunday morning. So that's kind of how I figured out that I could probably go for it. Is I turned on Ouchies. I did a practice round on like some random arena, and I did all of my 6 and 7 stars, and it came out to like 17 million. This was, I don't know, like a month ago or whatever it was. And so I multiplied that by the maximum number of rounds that I just talked about, and that was kind of like my ceiling. My floor, I guess it's my floor, because you can always refresh. So, figured it would be enough. And I actually, during the Lady D grind, I actually missed an entire round and still finished with like 130, so... And there's other things you can do too, like you can use arena boosts from the Supreme Solo Crystals to increase your score as well. But it's really like it's kind of mindless, because again, like, I'm not really trying to play this skillfully. I'm just trying to get through every fight. You don't run your rank 5 and rank 4 5 stars. I do if I have time. That's kind of like bonus stuff. Like if I'm in between rounds and I don't feel like I need a break, I'll run my 5 stars. It all just depends on how I'm feeling. But like, finishing fights with a special attack wastes time, because usually they're dead and the animation continues. So just like, it really makes you kind of think about things a little bit differently. Because you really are just trying to go as fast as possible. And like, taking damage, don't even care. Just like... So... Did I hear J-Rock in the chat, or is that one of you playing with me? It was Cyber. Cyber, you bastard. Nobody's allowed to use the J-Rock command except J-Rock. What do I do here? Yeah, I guess this is fine. Oh, game sound echo again? Thank you. I will fix that. Alright, it should be fixed now. Nice. What up, Dot? Dot, you going for it too? Dot, you've done a lot more arena grinds than I have. What are you feeling for the cutoff? Dexter, what up, man? If you open solo crystals, you end up with 100 of expiring 3-star boosts. That's why you open these supreme solo ones, which have, I think, only 5 and 6 stars in them. And I've got like 9 million of those shards, which... Oh, that's shallow Dex. I think Cam has like 22 million solo shards, because he is just... He's ridiculous. If I run my 7 stars, 6 stars, R5, and R5s, I can put up 23 million round no boost. Nice. Alright, by the way, I took a... earlier, I used Spider-Man Supreme against a Gallon. Let me tell you, in case you haven't done that before, it does not end well. You ramp up Gallon in like one combo, and then he kills you. So, yeah, don't do that. Now you know. I was like, what's happening? Oh, the spider seals. They are ruining my day. The other thing I've noticed about doing grinds like this is that you typically see the same teams over and over again. And it's always like a team with somebody who has like a super annoying ability like Guillotine, where you have to like deal with her invisibility. Or it's like a Korg, or it's like a Void and you're running ouchies. Oh, he's got Vigilance Stone. Yeah, not yet. Nice. Nice. Look at that. What was that? Did he just special intercept me right there? I'm at 23 million solo shards. Oh. Oh man. I feel like I've used a bunch over the years opening stuff for trying to get like 3 and 4-star sig stones. As I'm very weird, and I still want to get all of my 3s and 4s to max sig, and they are not there. I think I'm at like 90% of the way there on my 3 stars. Because then you get guaranteed max sig crystals, and then additional shots at Immortal Iron Fist, which is really the only reason I'm doing it. Once I get him as like a 4-star, I'll probably just be done with my 3 stars. He's the only 3-star. I think he's the only 4-star missing. I might be missing 4-star Thanos too. Oh, and 4-star Vision. Okay, so I'm missing 3 of them. Yeah, I see them doing special intercepts all the time now, Missy. Did I say Missy? I meant Misty. MCOC Journal just subscribed. I feel like that's an account that I've seen before. Probably 130-ish. LDS was about 125 and had cheated. Yeah. What was the cutoff after they removed the cheaters? Do you know? 2-star sig stones. I'm not even... Now, I'm a little nuts, but I am not even remotely crazy enough to think that I can get all of my 2 stars to max sig. I'm just happy having the 2 stars. And I'm missing so many. Chief, welcome. Redwood. The teams I've been running into Arena are horrible. Yeah, like when you get like the Void in Arena is awful. Earlier today, I was getting an Immortal Hulk like every other round, and it's awful because then you have to wait out his stupid immortality, and unless you're lucky enough to have like a dot champ. Oh, Scorpion, I hate you on defense. Yeah, Vision is in the basic pool. I've opened so many dual class crystals trying to get him. So many. So many. Adam Warlock was 170. That was before... Adam Warlock was the last one before the bot ban, though, right, Sans? Yeah, 3 hits with Ghost. There we go. Dude, Rocket Raccoon, by the way, gonna be absolutely goated in the next BG's meta with the crit me with your best shot. Gonna see some really cool champs there. Why did I do that? Bring out the Misty Knight. Hopefully Slayer's not here, because that was a terrible rotation. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, Danny was 102, yeah. And then they were back for Lady Deathstrike, but not as much, it seems. Danny was 100 the first round, I don't know, second. She went pretty low. I think what Sans was saying is right. Let's do this. Beginning Hercules a lot in arenas. Oh, it's another bad one. Although if it's like Hercules, usually I'll just try and build it to my special 3. But like even then, with ouchies and boosts, he's usually at immortality before I can even get there. Nice. Stupid evade. There we go. LDS went 128 and 122, so without bots, the natural cutoff is probably between 1 and... Yeah, so I'm pretty confident that I can hit 130. So... And, you know, if I have to resort to refreshing, I can always do that too, but... I would prefer not to spend units. But if I have to, the way I look at it is, like, you know, spending units on refreshes is much more of a sure thing than spending them on, like, a Paragon Crystal. So... Hey, there's Journal. What's up? Welcome. Thank you for the sub. Stupid Domino. What's up, AP? How's the grind going? Pretty good so far. We're on schedule still, so I don't know that I'll have all of my 6 stars available for this stream because I had to. So I started right at 1 o'clock today, but I had to leave. I had to leave my house at like 2:45 to be somewhere. So I didn't finish everybody in time. So there's like a, I don't know, 30 or so that are going to be active a little bit later. Bro, the parries! Just hit his block. There we go. So far, Sniper Elite 5 doesn't feel any different than the previous games except for some new controller feedback related to noises that can mask your shots. Ooh, that sounds fun. Do they do the trigger resistance in that game too? I feel like if you're going to do that in any game, like a Sniper Elite game is going to be the way to go. Ramen Guy says, do we know all the champs who will be in the next feature? We know the 6 featured champs, yes. but not the other ones. It's Sandman. Let me think here. Sandman, Danny Moonstar, Lady Deathstrike, Adam Warlock, Moondragon, and Silk are the 6. Don't really care about Moondragon at all. Adam Warlock I'm indifferent about. I really only want Danny, Sandman, and Silk, so... Again, like, if I can get Silk out of here, that means there's only really 2 champs that I need to open shards for, open crystals for. You wouldn't spend units for a 6-star, would you? I mean, if you're opening crystals, though, that's essentially what you're doing, right? I do understand your point. If I get to close to the end of the grind, like Sunday morning, and I'm like, man, I really feel like if I go into like full panic mode, then maybe I'll do it. But I didn't have to do it for Lady D, so we'll see. You really deserve a lot more subs than what you have right now. You produce some top quality content. Thank you. That is very nice of you to say. I mean, I would agree with you, but I would love more subs than I have right now, but it is what it is. Thank you, though. It's very nice of you. Haven't noticed the trigger resistance? Yeah, definitely a missed opportunity if they didn't do it. That's one of the things, like, in Far Cry, it's really good. The trigger resistance is great in Far Cry. It's like one of the first things I noticed when I played it. First trophy obtained was shooting for each of the different organs you can hit. I'm excited to do the... if you guys haven't played a Sniper Elite game, one of the hallmarks of the game is that, without fail, every game they put out a DLC. It's a game where you... It's during World War II. All of them are set during World War II. So every one of them has had a DLC where you kill Hitler. It's awesome. And there's always a trophy for shooting him in the nuts. It's fantastic. There's always, like, multiple different ways that you can kill him. I think in the last game, there was one where you had to let him escape, and then as he was driving down the road, there was, like, an oil barrel that you could snipe and blow up the car. That was a really good one. You can, like, you know, if last time he was, like, having dinner in some, like, weird warehouse somewhere, and there was, like, a giant emblem that you could shoot, and it would fall on him. It was great. Great, good times. Bet we see Sigil Witch in the featured finally. That's an interesting thought. I don't know why they... I don't know. I definitely wouldn't be opposed to it. I feel like we are way overdue for a new Sigil champ, because everybody who has their 6-star Sigil Witch duped has been hoarding their tokens since then, and the problem now is that when they release a new 6-star featured Sigil champ, everybody's going to have that champ immediately and duped. And then you immediately have the same problem again, is that people are just going to continuously hoard their stuff. Unless, yeah. So, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, she had an arena once, right? Because that was the only time the 3-star was ever available. And I don't think the 3-star's in the basic pool, is she? I tried so hard to get the Viv phase on Cersei Special 2, but it was like late in the game, and I was like really close to 100, and I had like I originally had more than 100 on my list. I was like, okay, well, I could either spend another hour trying for this or just use one of my backup options, so I did. It was very difficult to get that one. You misspelled Anti-Venom in your stream title? Bro, my Anti-Venom is Max Sig rank 4. I don't need Anti-Venom. I'm an OG Anti-Venom fan, Colin. You know that. Eric, what up, dude? Just wanted to stop by, say good luck in the grind. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let's do this. Personally follow your guides whenever need as well. Bahama guy was amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to focus on what I would call Everest content, not Everest, evergreen content. Stuff that's, you know, not just going to be good for a couple days and then forgotten about. Stuff that people can reference. I've had an Abyss Darkhawk guide. Like the footage is recorded and the script is written. I just have to like record it and put it together. And it's like how to solo him with like 5 or 6 different champs. Just got to get off my lazy butt and put it together. But like I did a guide specifically on like EOP Dormammu that is doing okay. I mean, it's doing well for what my videos typically do, I guess. Just trying to save people some items. Abdo, what up, dude? Are we what are we doing to ourselves? Good luck on the grind, brother. You too, man. Good luck. Good luck. Matt in the chat, the man who keeps demanding help. Ah, Matt, the man who keeps giving it to me. Oh my god, what's with this slow AI? Oh no! Alright, we're just doing this. Getting cornered by Jugs? Somewhere Nas smiling. Hates Juggernaut. He needs to be rank 5. Get on my level. Wow! Alright, alright. That won't be anytime soon. I love Anti-Venom, but I don't really think I'm going to be taking him to rank 5 soon. He's too slow for Battlegrounds. So. And, you know, the synergy with Lady Deathstrike fixes his biggest issue. However, you can't use synergies in BGs, so... yeah. I used your video to know how to use Void and Abyss. Which one? Was it the 20 minutes that I spent soloing Symbiote Supreme? Cat Murdoch in the chat! What up, Cat? Welcome. Cat, did you get any hail up by you? Somebody over in Michigan was saying that they had hail. We had a big storm here. I don't know if it's still storming, but my power dipped and the stream crashed, so I had to restart. Stop getting hit. No guarantees. Saw your King Groot guide against Darkhawk as well. Personally own a rank 4 Sig 200 King Groot. Now see, I get to go calling on you because my King Groot is now rank 5. So as Colin says, get on my level. Just kidding. Why won't she nullify his indestructible? That was weird. Skullman. Lady D will be your next R5 just because of her animations. She is super fun. I love having her. I took her up to rank 5. I mean, I like the character a lot. But like my first arena grind champion, I was like, I saved a tech gem from July 4th specifically for her. It's like if I get her, she's gonna definitely go right up, right away. The hail went like north of us. Luckily, yeah. Our storm didn't last very long. Lucky, it was raining. We had a ton of rain and a good amount of wind. And it's really warm out, so I'm surprised we didn't get like a tornado watch or anything. You should see Sim's Hall of Armors in Fallout 4. Oh, dude, yeah. I spent a disgusting amount of time building my vault in Fallout 4, And there were no, like, it's one of those things where there are no trophies for that DLC. It was just something that I did for fun and had a blast doing it. So much time spent. Some might even say wasted in Fallout 4. When you see my screenshot on your server, you will likely be mad at me, like with the Lady D pulls. Uh-oh. Did you pull a Silk and save yourself 3 days of work? Did you be McG this arena and pull her twice in 10 crystals? Oh, dude, the shallow dexes like drive me bananas these days. That and like the well, they can do 5 hits into your block, and then they have the space now to dex out. So like punishing 5 hits into your block isn't safe anymore. It's so silly. Yeah, I don't remember if if I made a video. I'm not sure I uploaded it anywhere. Or maybe it's on like my personal channel, which I think is private. I'll have to do that. Man, that's back on my PS4 too. Definitely can't R5 my King Groot just yet. Building towards a cosmic rank 5. It's gonna be Hulkling over Herc. That's fair. That's fair. I have a another cosmic rank 5 ready at the moment, and I think it's also going to be Hulkling. Because like when I look at the list of 7-star cosmic champs, you know, there's some good ones in there, of course, but I don't think there's anybody that I would rank 2 over a rank 5 Hulkling. So I think it's a safe choice. But I am gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what class the champs are next month, and we'll see. We'll see what they are. Maybe I'll save it for one of those if one of them's cosmic. Fate Through Fire, how goes the grind? It's going pretty well. We are on track still, so that's good. What do I want to do here? Ugh, none of these are good options. I see you just let anyone in your stream chat, Sim. What are you talking about? Who you reference? Are you talking about Abdo? Still hoping I get Lady D from the arena correction before the end of the month. I was 413. People were talking before about what the actual cutoff was. I don't know if that information is still in like the game, but you could probably figure it out without. How many points did you put up, Abdo, for Lady D? Somebody was saying the cutoff, it was like. Oh my god, dude! Every other match is guillotine. I think the cutoff was like 128. I don't know that they've sent out the corrections though, so I don't think you missed it. Hey, what's up, Juice? What are you shooting for overall? 130 is my goal. I feel like 120-ish. I think it was like 122, but if there are 100 people modding, yeah, if you're in the 120 range, there's a pretty good chance, I think. Have to pull Hulkling first? Well, that is a problem. 130 million, yeah. I can get to 130 million with missing an entire round. So we should be okay. Oh, I did pull once. Oh, yeah. Let me bring up the server here. Nice. He just dexed out of my heavy. Oh, again! Jeez Louise. I'm such a noob when it comes to Cassie. I was 100 million in the first LDS arena, so I think even then I missed. Yeah, she definitely went higher than 100. I think it was they were both. I don't know. Dot. I think Dot said earlier what the cutoffs were for each round. Was that unblockable without an unblockable buff? Nice. 100 people modding, but I don't know if that's combined, Danny and LDS. I don't... Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Oh, these are bad matchups here. Alright, I guess we're gonna do this. Family holiday ruining my grinding time. I also had a family holiday. But I had that Friday off. Which made it a little bit easier. What is the lowest Silk will go for? That is the $1 million question. Man, I wish I could get my sorcerer duped and make her domino proof. Of course, the evade. God, I hate domino so much. She's lucky. The range to get her, based on Lady D, I feel like 120 is probably the bare minimum. Yeah, I don't know though. Matt, tell Na to send you the crying domino that I made for him for his stream. It's pretty good. Or no, did I send him the domino? Oh, I sent him the crying quake. Alright, he's incinerate immune. Oh god, this is so bad. I will use it on mine. I have it on my phone. I don't think I... Come to think of it, I don't think I sent it to anybody. I just made it for myself. But yeah, going back to the Silk cutoff, I was saying I really don't have a good sense of what the hype level is for her. I think that people are really holding out for Kindred because he is a straight defender, and he's one of those defenders that has that, like, unavoidable damage. So if you place him in Battlegrounds, even with like a really decent counter, like Ham or Gladiator Hulk, or who else has Degen resistance? Like regular Hulk, you're still gonna take damage. So that kind of like unavoidable crap is really valuable. But Silk is like seriously good. Really, really good. BMG put out a bunch of vids on her, and she's just so fast. And you can play so recklessly with her because she's got that like the 100% evade on specials. So even in a fight like against Mangog, you can just take him right up to the special 2 and just dash right into it and take no damage. Did I make the crying kitty? No. He was streaming the other day and he was like, "Can somebody make me a crying quake like my crying kitty here?" So I spent the next like 20 minutes trying to find the specific app that created that that image. And I managed to find it, so I made him crying quake. Oh, come on. Oh, the power drain. Damn it, Wanda. Goodness. I can see Silk being 110 to 130. That, yeah, being close to the feet, that's also a good point. Yeah. I don't know, my Lady Deathstrike grind has given me a potentially unearned sense of confidence about this. So we'll see if it pays off or not. Oh, you pulled the 7-star Lady D. Nice, Spidey. I am super jealous of that. I do value her Sig, but she definitely doesn't need it. Nice. Pulled that Gore Dupe and a Domino from that pack of 10 too, man. Psh, get your luck out of here. Get your luck out of here, dude. Oh, Mr. Negative, yes, that's true. Does he heal from all degen or just... I think I asked that same question on stream during EQ. He heals from all degen, right? Not just degen debuffs? I think that's right. Yeah, because it's in his Sig. Yeah, Negative will be the best option then. Him and Spider-Ham. Oh, Thanos, let's go. Kindred would be like ones. Yeah, I definitely can't do 175. So I'll just have to pass on him. I do think he's going to go very high, though. I need you to throw this special 2, please. Awesome. Oh, there you go. Last second. Don't know about hype for Silk either, but I basically just kind of decided I was going to go for new champs for a while. Yeah, I think it for me it all depends on like my schedule. Does Longshot work on Gallon? I don't think so. I actually don't recall. I guess we're not even going to get to the special 2 anyways. Negative Sig allows him to heal while suffering from a degen debuff. His base kit allows him to reduce degen potency. Okay. So the degens are passive on Kindred, so he would just reduce the potency. And not be able to heal from it, right? Uh-oh. We got a Medusa. Look away, cat. Gallon is such a poo-poo defender. Wow. I was like, why am I taking damage? And then I realized that my Namor is only like Sig 40. That's why. Good Karma SP1. Don't bad Karma SP2. Okay, that's good to know. We'll lock that away. Oh, that was stupid. Oh no, Medusa! Alright, we're just gonna have to do this. Wow. Get wrecked. Wow. Wow. I choose Medusa twice out of Cosmic Nexus crystals. And all I get for my trouble is a get wrecked. Just doing YouTube for work at the moment, so in giving that a real shot, I feel like the grinds are part of the job. Eats time for making vids and stuff. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Usually, like, my work days are so long, and like, I'll sit down after I put the kids to bed, which is usually around 8 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I can either stream tonight, or I can maybe work on a video, or I can just play PlayStation. And recently, it's been option 3 more often than not. So I did get a bunch of progress made on the last few trophies in Plague Tale today, though. I only have 2 left. I was able to farm the weapon upgrade trophies with restarting a checkpoint, so those are done. So I just need to do the skills, which are all kill related too. And for those of you who were in the Plague Tale streams, I got like the final upgrade for the crossbow. Lets you you can recover your crossbow bolts from dead bodies, so you basically have infinite ammo. So it's easy to just roll through an area and kill everybody. It's really, really fun. Mr. Negative 2 can heal passive degens. Just heal them on brute. I think brute force is not degen. Isn't it direct damage? Or did they not change that? I wonder if Slayer watched the Vision, or the Vision. I wonder if Slayer watched the Viv video yet, because he hasn't mentioned the music's change that I did in there. Brute force shouldn't work. That's what I thought. Yeah, no retreat is... Yeah, you're right, I think. Oh, you meant no retreat? Okay, yeah. No retreat is explicitly degen, but brute force should be direct damage. And I know it's weird because they have the same icon. I think they're... They used to be the same, and then when they started... Dude... Another thing that is very annoying these days is how they can recover from their heavies in the very next available frame. Oh, it's so annoying. Try and punish a heavy. Oh, nope. Just kidding. You're getting specialed. Yeah, I kind of just stopped. I don't want to say stop caring. mcoc does eat up a lot of time, but it was important for me not to just let it eat up all my time. So, like, you know, playing other games on the channel, I think, is something I'm going to continue to do. Don't know what I'm going to be playing next, but it'll be something. Just for a break, because... Like in like downtimes like this when there's no content to do, and I'm not really interested in streaming Battlegrounds much anymore, even though that's what people really want to see. It's not really something that I enjoy doing live anyway. So it's either don't stream or stream something else. Stream a different game. Oh, Magneto. Brakes are goo. I don't think you should correct that. I think you should just leave it. Goo. Brakes are goo. Mr. Negative can heal from degen based on SIGs. Light energy increases energy resistance. It's all kinds of effects though, not just active debuffs, right? Is that what we've determined? I guess I could look it up myself, but got a little upset when I got hit with a special 3 and the AI was in my face and I could not do anything. That varies by champion though, I think, right, CB? I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight lately instead of MCOC. I've heard a lot of good things. Like, I know I've seen you talk about it. Campo is a big Hollow Knight fan, as I recall. I couldn't tell you one thing about that game though. I don't know what it looks like or what even type of game it is. Oh, Kat, since you're here, that Death's Door game, I was thinking about playing that that next. Do you think that game is like very stream friendly, or is it like a lot of puzzles and stuff that I would be just basically sitting there like slack-jawed trying to figure stuff out? Campo is why I was convinced to get it. He's got like a Hollow Knight tattoo, I think, too. That's how you know you love a game. You get the game tattoo. I've always wanted to get a Mega Man tattoo, but on the other hand, I'm also an enormous chicken. So, there's that. Started playing Star Trek Fleet Command with LaFleur. How is that? I'm not a Star Trek guy, so I'm not sure I would be very into that. And the Star Wars equivalent, I think, is way beyond a place where I would probably try to get into it, like, brand new. Let's do this. I'm a tattoo Herc this weekend. Really? Knack, if you get a Herc tattoo and Herc gets nerfed, then what? Would you then feel bad about the tattoo? Or would you also nerf your tattoo? It doesn't have puzzles you'll be stumped on, I don't think. Okay. Maybe we'll do that one next live. What was I thinking bringing a bleed mutant into this fight? Of course, she's not bleeding him also. Did I get a single bleed in that fight? I'm bi-star. Wars and Trek and Lord. That's funny. Dude, I cannot for the life of me get that special 1 dex down. Can't do it. Just can't do it. Always either take a blocked hit and still get the poison on you, or I just take like the entire spinny tail kick to the face. Oh my god, I ran face first into that heavy attack. Downloaded Fleet Command and I played it. Never played it, but I love Star Trek. I'm pretty much tapped out on mobile games, I think. Like I did sign up for the Assassin's Creed Jade beta, but that is because I am a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and I've played them all, and even though it's a mobile game and likely to be a massive, free-to-play microtransaction fest, I'll give it a shot. Give it a shot anyway. Campo's been playing Death's Door, so it's like we did at games. I'm excited to start Death's Door. It looks like a ton of fun. I have thoughts on potential streaming games that I'm not sure which ones you have that you haven't played. I would like to. I think like a co-op playthrough of Sniper Elite would be fun, but like we talked last night, Neil, I gotta wait for like a serious discount on the game and the season passes plural. Crowsworn is a game I've had my eye on, but isn't released yet. Yeah, who was asking me? Oh, Katie was asking me yesterday if I was gonna play that new the King Arthur game that Kabam is making. I think the beta for that is outside the US though, and I wasn't gonna do like some VPN mumbo jumbo for it. I don't know that I know anyone who signed up for that. Kat, did you sign up for the King Arthur stuff? I haven't really heard anything about it. Like visually it looks cool, but I don't really know like what the gameplay is supposed to be like or what. I don't really know much about it. Scorpion throws the special one, just dash back 5 times. It feels like the timing on the first dash back needs to be perfect though, because like I get what you're saying, but in order to have a dash timed perfectly with the spinny kick, the previous dashes have to be on time as well. So I still haven't nailed that yet. I bet they are Knights of the Square Table. What does that even mean? Oh, it's Android. That's what it... Okay, yeah, it's Android still. Okay. Yeah. Freaking Android users. Bunch of peasants. I saw an indie guy who lives in Seattle post about his game where you play a guy with a leaf blower. You get points for annoying the most people. There's a game called Power Wash Simulator that my friend actually played, and he said it's like weirdly like very satisfying. Like you just go up to this like very cartoonish filthy house, and you just spray all the dirt off, and as you go, it's I don't know, it's like a reverse coloring book almost. I couldn't bring myself to try it though.
I can't. It's Kingpin. He's thick.
What's up, Lorson? Now, unlike the J-Rock command, anybody is allowed to use the Kingpin command. Power Wash Simulator is supposed to... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't actually bring myself to, like, spend money on it, though. I don't know. It's just... It feels weird. We enjoy user support. Oh, okay, all right. There's a bunch of you in the chat now. I didn't want to start a fight with the Android users. Flying toaster screensavers. I remember those. Oh yeah, with the lawnmower one. I do remember that one, Slag. My alt is on a 5-year-old Android. I find that swiping the credit card still works very well. Would love if they brought it to PS Plus. Yes, I agree. See, Pixie knows what's up. Pixie in Team Apple. Actually going for Silk? That's right. That's the plan, Stan. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good so far. Sheeple users. Wow. Now we're getting into it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I gained a new appreciation for Android when I bought my I didn't buy it. My family got me a device called a Retroid Pocket 3 for my birthday, my 40th birthday this year. And it runs Android, and I appreciate the flexibility that you have with, how like open it is. Apple very makes really good devices, but very closed off in terms of a platform and an operating system. Android is basically the exact opposite, so. That being said, mcoc has always run better on an iOS device. That's just a fact. That's not a diss against Android. It just has. Back in the day, now I've officially lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Back in the day when legend runs were actually meaningful, you basically could not do it with an Android phone. It just wasn't possible. Was that Neil with the sorry, it's super warm in here and I had to turn off my heater. No, it's all about that Google Pixel. I haven't always been an Apple user. My first smartphone was a Palm Pre. I had a brief flirtation with Sprint to get a Palm Pre because at the time I was a Verizon user. I'm still a Verizon user, but at the time Verizon didn't have the iPhone. It was still what was it, Cricket, and then it was AT&T exclusive for the longest time. And I was like, well, this is never happening. So I was like, I'll get this Palm Pre smartphone and switch to Sprint. That lasted a year or two, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. So we switched back. How many different commands are there? I think there's a partial list in the... I don't know if it's up to date. There's a list in the Discord, Kat. There's a channel called Stream Commands. If you're asking about audio commands, I think they're all cataloged. There's the King Groot command will give us a random king. Oh, it's just King, not King Groot. The King command will give you a random King Groot pun, which is one of my favorite things. I'm trying to think of what are the other audio commands. There's violence is a good one. There's high five. The MSD command is him calling me his hero, which is a good time. There's spreadsheets is popular.
Violence doesn't solve anything except for all the things it does.
Trying to think of some of the other ones. I think the Xander command is the hello there, the Obi-Wan Kenobi hello there. There's a Katie command from Secret Life of Pets, which is pretty funny. Good times. Oh dear. If you're a hockey.
Oh, Nelly!
Well, that's not the one I was thinking of. That's the Whoa Nelly command. I think there's a cooldown per user, Cat, so you're going to have to wait a few minutes before it'll let you do another one. Unless somebody else does it. That prevents people from spamming them. The work one is pretty good, though. Hey, Sam, how about a new command? Wink, wink. For what? It has been a while since I added a new audio command. I think the work in progress one that you tried to use is something about being old. But the Kingpin command is actually him talking. So that's what normally people associate the Kingpin command with work. It's a trap. I don't know. That doesn't look like a D's nuts joke to me. Neil, what I need to do is I need to add the video clip of Will smashing the Arkham disc with a hammer for like any moment when I like am really mad on stream. Oh, stupid stun. Oh, I got it again. One of these days I'm gonna get that. This is a terrible matchup. What was I thinking? There we go. It's big and green. I don't think you're making me uncomfortable, Orson. Tiger, another one of my most hated champs. I need to set up more of that stuff in Stream Elements or any of it. Yeah, it's so I have the Streamlabs chatbot is what I have all that stuff set up in. If it's green, please see a doctor. Oh man. I wonder if I can manually play the command in the chat. It looks like we're getting to the end of my champs here. The second group has not come back off cooldown, so we'll see how long we have to wait. Remember when they gave Jane Foster a new profile picture and made her head like half as large as it used to be? Oh, dude, I've had the instant replay tab open in my Firefox for the longest time when Brian sent me the video that he used to set it up, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I also need to ask him. He told me the other day that he uses some sort of like color correction filters on his Elgato output, and that's why his game constantly looks different than mine. Like it looks more saturated and like stuff and vibrant. And he said he had some filters on it. Pre-shredded cheese. No new applications. No new app. Well, what? What? Yeah, the hard part is setting it up. I tried setting up. I think that one of the plugins that you need for that is it like records. You need to set up like recording, but like specific parts of your setup, like specific sources. Because like what I wanted to do was like when I hit record on like the record button, I don't want like all like the like the text at the bottom to record. I don't want my face necessarily to record. I just want the gameplay recorded when I'm live. But it was taking up way too much of my computer's resources, so I kind of abandoned that. And it likes to smash. Mommy, come pick me up. I'm really scared right now. Lawson's talking about big green things that like to smash. Yeah, just watch like your CPU usage and your disk space, obviously. Because like what happens is like I stream in 1080p, but when you download a video from YouTube, you can only get it max 720. So I was trying to figure out ways that I could record stuff and have like the high res version saved on my machine. So I just kind of gave up, and like I can edit out the text in that, and there's just this big blue bar. But it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. I can do some editing magic and fix it. Because you tangent for hours? Hours? Ma'am, we've been live for 1 hour. But it's true, I also do have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. No new applications for... It's a trap. Okay, I'm still lost on your comment, Pixie. Something, I don't know what, shredded cheese and Zoe. Who is Zoe and why does she want shredded cheese? It seems like hours. Learning DaVinci comes slowly. Yeah, when I first started YouTube, I was using iMovie on my MacBook Pro, and it only gives you the option for 2 layers. So like I had to get really creative with like basically making a bunch of like transparent images in Photoshop and making that like 1 layer. So like my old Labyrinth of Legends guide is all iMovie. And it was very complicated to do. And after that, I was like, okay, we need to make a change here. So I had an old version of Premiere Pro from college. I was like, I'm just gonna have to buckle up and try and teach myself how to use Premiere. And that's what I've been using since. So I know a lot of people use DaVinci though because it's free. My Premiere is free. I don't think I would pay for an upgraded version of Premiere. So, if it ever becomes unusable on the machine, I'll just have to start over. I'm not Zoe, but I would like shredded cheese. I made fish tonight since we're talking about food. I was like, my son, my 9-year-old, has been asking for fish. We went fishing with my dad a few weekends ago, and ever since then he's like, I wanna try fish for dinner one night. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll make some fish. So I went out and got some fresh tilapia fillets because I wanted something like really light and not fishy for his first attempt. And I have a fish recipe that I used to make in like college and stuff, except there are no amounts listed. It's just a bunch of crap, a bunch of ingredients, and it says marinate for 30 minutes and then cook in the oven for 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, so I'm basically just standing there like, yeah, that looks like enough. That's probably too much. It's fine. All right, that is... Okay, let's go all the way down here. Did I really go through everybody? Oh no, we got another hour left on these. Ugh. All right. Well, we'll hit the help button here, and then I'll go bug my alliance mates. It's parm, got a shred fresh. I made bruschetta, and I'm still... Ooh, that sounds good. Orson wants a command, and I said no new applications. Okay, so what is cheese and Zoe? How do we... You're telling me that I'm going out on tangents here. 1 minute you're talking about audio commands, and then you're talking about shredded cheese. How does that make any sense? Yeah, Matt, get on it, bud. You know what time it is. Help all when? Man, I don't know. I think the last I heard, and don't quote me on this, that they were going to add like an auto help. So like when you're doing arena, you wouldn't have to go through your champs like this and just click help. It would automatically request help. But like the help all button for when you are helping your alliance mates, I think there are technical limitations to that, but I don't fully understand them. Because as far as I know, each time you click help or help for, you make like a round trip call to the server, right? So if you increase the packet size but decrease the number of round trips, that feels like a net gain. But there must be some other... And if you're in IT, you know what I'm talking about. It feels like there must be some other limitation that I'm definitely not aware of. 6 stars are not done already. There's another group that has about 45 minutes left on it. So we'll see. I don't know, when you click help, how much time does it take off the cooldown? Does anybody know? I will do it this time if you do mine round 2. I mean, I'll go in there and do them right now when I'm done. I don't mind. Oh, round 2, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely do it. Oh, bruschetta sounds good. Really good. I'm going to make, I'm going to make lo mein probably, what's today, Thursday? I don't know if I'm gonna make lo mein tomorrow or Saturday, but it's like when you have kids and you find a dish that everybody in the family will actually eat and like, you make that dish as much as possible. And they do like my fake white boy lo mein, so spaghetti code is their limitations. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just old. Like, I think when they built the game, they, understandably didn't think too far ahead with how they built it. So there are probably a lot of like systems and classes and whatnot that are really like they have like hard dependencies on each other, and separating that stuff and refactoring it is a huge effort. I mean. Refactoring a large project like this is a huge amount of work, and I can tell you that from a direct experience. So I in that regard, I kind of understand like their hesitation to it because there's only so many developers there, and they're already, assigned to stuff, I guess. So I don't know. They need to hire better programmers to help solve this help request issue. I don't think it's a better programmer thing. I think it's I don't know. I'm not convinced that it's that easy and they just haven't gotten around to it yet. There's probably other mitigating factors involved. Whether it's like, is it really a high priority compared to other stuff that comes up every month? If you take away a developer or two from something else, what are you skimping on for the next month? I don't know. There's a whole bunch of things. I don't think it's necessarily like a programmer issue. Or it could be like the help all system is weirdly linked to some other thing that will break because it's all a house of cards. Like, that seems as likely, for all I know. I answered your question. Yeah. Oh, Zoe is Avdo's doggy, and Avdo hates pre-shredded cheese. You hate pre-shredded cheese? Really? That's a weird thing to hate. Each help takes 15 minutes. Okay. So if we get 3 people to click help, I can have the rest of my 6 stars refreshed momentarily. I'd love to see a select all for relic level ups like we have now for ISO. I'll do you one better, Joey. I suggested, and I was not the first one to suggest this, I suggested that they remove ISO as a resource completely from the game. No more ISO. It's like, if you think about what does ISO actually do? It does nothing. Because you're spending gold to do the levels. You're spending gold to do the rank ups. ISO is meaningless. If you take away ISO, I feel like it makes a lot of other areas of the game a lot better. And like in terms of dupes, you could just give the equivalent amount of gold from selling that ISO. But, and again, that would be such a monumental and significant amount of work to do. It's probably never going to happen, despite how beneficial I think it would be. So, it either dries out or gets slimy. I can spend 30 to 1 minute shredding my own cheese. Wow, you've really thought this through. Okay. I mean, I don't disagree. Fresh shredded cheese is absolutely better, for sure. When the arena round starts, the server already knows the fight started. Just start the refresh timer. That's what I was saying, Journal. Like I know that they were working on like an auto request help, which is different than like the help all button. All right, let me bug my alliance mates here. He has thought it through. Let me show you guys the, where is it? Where's the image that I use? Here it is. Let me see if I can get this in the browser. So I can show you guys what I send to my alliance mates every time. Here we go. Okay, and then want to do this and open this up. Here it is. Why is my computer so slow? Okay, here we go. This is what I send to my alliance chat every time. Every time I need them to do this. This is the image that I send. Oh man, it never gets old. Alright, time to resend. Copy. Paste. Another round ready for you fine folks. Chief says, Yosef, I'm trying to stream. Do I need a cord or something to connect my mobile screen to my Chromebook and OBS? Yes. What kind of phone do you have? First of all. If you have an iPhone, there is a very specific cable that you need. And it costs like 40 or 50 bucks. And you don't want to skimp on it because the cheap ones are cheap and they fall apart. You look very young in that. Thanks, Batman. Have you been grinding BGs? Yes. Actually, yes. I was in Quantum. I think I've fallen out into I'm in Arcane right now. So this is the highest point score I've ever had by far, and it's only good for Arcane. So I'm just gonna have to be happy with it. So iPhone 8. Okay, yeah. So you need a very specific cable. Let me iPhone HDMI adapter. You need the official one. I don't want you guys to see my cart and my name here too. If you go on like Amazon and you search for iPhone HDMI adapter, there's an official one. It's $42.99 right now. You want the official one. It's called Apple Lightning to Digital AV. So you need that one, and you need a so that plugs into your Lightning port, and then it's got this I can't even see it. This little white cable here. This is what you want. So this plugs into the phone, and then it has a spot for your HDMI cable, which is this big one, and then it's got a Lightning cable, and this plugs into the wall for charging. So you can charge your phone, and the HDMI goes out to your Elgato. You can alternatively try to do like there are apps that you can install that let you connect wirelessly, but you don't want to do that. Wireless stuff like that, screen mirroring, is going to be super slow. You don't want to do it. Yeah, if you're using a Mac, you can go. You can just connect the phone right to your Mac and go through QuickTime, I think. But yeah, mine fortunately, mine is not broken yet. But it's not a fun time. Not a fun time at all. Pretty sure the refresh timer starts when you queue the group for the fights. I mean, either way, we're talking like a 30-second difference per champion, right? So where are... Let's see here. Alright, so all these guys at the bottom here, these are the... Now they're down to 22. Nice, okay. Alright, we need 2 more people in the alliance to click help for all these. Any idea how to stream with a Pixel 2? Yeah, I'm not the person to ask about Android stuff. I'm trying to think of who streams with an Android. Slayer used to do it. I think he gave up and switched to iPhone, though. Who uses an Android device that I know? Does Lefty use one? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody out there who uses an Android device. Ghost Dog uses an Android device? No need for fancy cables. Download the Twitch app. Stream right from your phone, though. I mean, yeah. If you don't care about any like the fancy stuff, like the overlays and like your cam and that, then yeah, you can just go direct from your phone. I can say that because I've queued up, not done the fights right away. Oh. That's true. Yeah. If you don't finish a round, they do get refreshed later. That's true. Yeah. Let's while we're waiting here, I've got full energy. Can go auto fight some stuff while we wait. So my EQ plan, since we're talking about it, usually every month I will 100% Thronebreaker and Cav, and then do an initial clear of every other difficulty because there's easy units in there. And then if I have time, I will do an exploration of the lowest one for there's 2 different titles you can get every month from EQ. There's one for like the Cav and Thronebreaker, and then there's one for everything else. So I've missed most of them, but you know, if I have time, I will usually get the bonus title. GD uses Samsung. Yeah, check with him then, Skull. You can probably hit him up on. I know he hasn't streamed in a while because he's trying to buy a house, but I think he's on Twitter, or you can message him in his Discord. He's pretty available. Or he's pretty responsive rather. Don't really want overlays. Yeah, if you want to just stream, what's that app that people used to use to stream right from their phone to YouTube? It was called was it called like Bread something? Stream to YouTube from phone. I hit him up on AOL chats. App. What is that app called? Why did I want to say Bread? Omelette. Omelette is the app that I was thinking of, not Bread. I mean, I don't know. I guess you eat toast with an omelet, I guess. I think I'll buy the cord. Yeah, in general, like hardwiring your devices, especially for something as resource intensive as streaming, the less Wi-Fi, the better. And like even like when it comes to your laptop, if there's any way that you can hardwire your laptop to your router while you stream, that would be the way to go. Because your wireless connection is going to give you a lot less throughput than being hardwired. So I heard Android. I use a program called Screen Copy. Just doesn't pass the audio. Interesting. Okay. All right. So Misty uses Screen Copy on Android. Never heard of that one. But Misty streams are always high quality, so it's a good option, I would say. Omelette Arcade got shut down. When was this? My friend code, dude, aren't the numeric friend codes like an ICQ thing? Now I'm really showing my age. ICQ. Anybody remember ICQ? Is anybody remember their AOL Instant Messenger handles? I remember like all of mine. Now that the service is completely shut down, it doesn't even matter. Use a laptop with USB on the phone, plug that plus that program, then Bluetooth to share. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. I know you did. Neil, were we around? Did we ever chat on AOL, or was it like strictly like the G chat for a while, the Google chat? Simoldula. Listen, Catherine. Catherine Michael Murdoch. Or is it Kathleen? I actually don't even know. Or is it just Cat? I remember getting the AOL disc and the Net Zero disc in the mail. Yes, I had several. Yeah, I also had the extras. So like in college, I would just be away all the time. I would have the away message up all day on my computer in my room. Then I would go to class and I would sign in on like my sub account, and which had a much more narrow list of friends. Only the elite few knew my sub account name. And then there was like a third one that I would use when it was like the Illuminati, like only like 3 or 4 people had it. IRC? Oh, dude, I was on IRC back in the day. Back when I considered myself a low-level because I was like a low-level software pirate. Everybody was downloading music from IRC back in college. Oh, the own little... I remember that, the chat client. I still have the all the logs for that somewhere, Neil. Can't remember if it was AIM or Yahoo Messenger. I had Yahoo as well, yeah. Prodigy. I don't remember that, Joey. Never used MSN Messenger. I don't really think I ever used Yahoo Messenger for anything. There was like a cool pool game, like a billiards type game that we'd play on Yahoo sometimes. There was I remember what was it? I don't know. It was like my sophomore or junior year. There was like an instant messenger, AOL instant messenger like virus that went around. It wasn't really a virus, but like you would click a link in somebody's profile, and it would install this file on your machine, and then your profile page would be overwritten with this link, and it would get other people to click on it. It wasn't really harmful at all. And people, once I figured out how to fix it, people would pay me to come remove the virus from their computer. It was good times. How much for 5-star silk? No clue. No clue. If CB is still in here, he probably has a better idea. He's done more grinds than I have. Don't remember what mine were, but knowing me, it was probably a ripoff of whatever my brother did, because I did that with my first email and also Xbox gamer tag. Way too much million for 5-star silk. It probably is not that bad for a 5-star. If you want the 5-star, you can guarantee it with the early access. So maybe just, I don't know. If you don't want to spend 3 days, just drop a few bucks. We are solidly in the age 40 up club. I'm definitely in that age group. Oh, there we go. CB says 30 million for 5-star silk. So we should already be at the 5-star for now. Not spending. That's perfectly fine. Just saying it's an option is all. There, Alberto's in the chat with the Alberto command. Somebody co-opted your command earlier, dude. I don't remember who it was. It's like Alberto. It's not him. I think I may have been in the first class at my university to have email provided by the school. Was that when they invented email, Neil? Did your school get the first light bulb too? It was Sans. I think it was Sans, yeah. It was pretty close, 1994. Neil going to class by candlelight. Really wish they would invent something. They just used carrier pigeons before. Oh man, why was your homework late, Neil? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My carrier pigeon ate my homework. I'll have to play some more Hollow Knight and then get mad at the boss that was killing me yesterday. Kat, thank you very much for hanging out. Appreciate you stopping by for a little bit. And have fun with Hollow Knight. Alberta was born in 94. Oh my god, dude. What? What? Neil's idea of a good prank was dipping the ponytail of the girl in front of him into the inkwell. Just saw Spider-Man Across the Universe. I think you'd love it. I did end up seeing it finally. It was very good. I did not expect it. I didn't know that there was going to be a second part though, so it just kind of ended, and I was like, wait, what's happening? Oh, where are you? How much longer must we suffer? 11 minutes, okay. And then we can finish up. I guess I smoked my first cigarette in '94. Okay, that doesn't give me a clue as to how old you were though. I work with people who were born after Y2K. Yeah, like all of my nieces and nephews I think are post Y2K. What is a carrier pigeon? Some sort of communication method? Why not run your... I guess we could do that too, yeah. But I feel like I haven't paid attention to the chat at all. And now I can just autoplay this and read chat for a little bit. Give the old fingers a break. I had a classmate in law school ask me if I cried when the source went extinct. Oh man. Just bought Horizon. Nice. That's a huge W. Along with 2 other games for my birthday. Gotta wait a few hours. Big happy birthday in the chat, you guys, for Casey Thunder. Turning the ripe old age of 13. I don't know. But it's Casey's birthday, so happy birthdays in the chat for Casey. John Wick as to why pigeons are better. It's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah, you're gonna love Horizon, Casey. 24, 13, 24. I was close. Remember the darkest day of my college years? The internet was out campus-wide. It was terrible. I had to go outside. We've had moments like that. If you've worked at like a company with like, you know, email blasts and whatnot, you get some pretty wild like reply alls. A good reply all email really brings light to an otherwise dull day. And one of the best ones that we ever had at my company was, this was way back, close to when I started, a few years after I started. And an email went out to literally everybody in the company, which is like 20-some thousand people. And it said, the network, so the network was having trouble, right? But the email said, Internet Explorer is down, no ETA. And nobody got the email because the network was down. But when it came back, we had this stupid email, Internet Explorer is down. It was like from some random person, like not even anybody in authority. But like there have been people at the company who were fired for taking those reply all responses too far. Like there was one, somebody sent a note again to everybody in the company. It was from like an office in Florida and was like, I found a $20 bill on the floor. Respond if it's yours. And it went on for like hours. People just replying all, and then you get the people who are replying all telling everybody else to stop replying to all, and it's just you just sit back and you just watch. It's like a train wreck. Hey Sim, it was the 90s. It was crazy times back then. Kids walked the streets like animals. Adults were inside getting drunk, trying to keep us off drugs. Those are the times. Yeah, as a 90s kid, and as a grown man today, I'm still waiting to see, like, where, you know, as a kid, I was taught that there would be people everywhere just offering me free drugs. That has never happened once in my life. Not once has anybody offered me free drugs. But, like, you got, like the DARE program, all those commercials and stuff, that would make you super scared. Like you were just gonna be walking down the street and suddenly pass a dark alleyway, and there would be like a hooded figure, like I don't know, giving you bags of meth or something. I don't know. Aiden, what's up, dude? This doesn't look like arena. We are waiting for my my alliance mates to click help so that I can do the last part of my my 6-star roster. Too expensive to be handing out for free. Sim wants free drugs. Confirmed. Pino FA wants some free Paragons. Yes. You gonna pay? You gonna buy them? I will take free Paragons. I can quit anytime. It's fine. Working on a gray gargoyle concept. I feel evil making this dude a defender first. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like making a defender is very difficult because you either end up with somebody like, I don't know, like Nova or Mangog, who is such a pillow hands on offense that it's not even worth getting. Or you end up with somebody like massively overtuned on both sides, like Rintra is overtuned as a defender big time. I learned it by watching you. What's up, Double P? Welcome. Where is the free drugs and alcohol? Proud Dare graduate, yes. Oh, man. Mango is good on attack. I mean, is he though? Is he though? Is he though? Compared to who? Rintra needs a nerf. I think DLL put it the right way. He was streaming the other day and was talking about as you asked DLL about Rintra. He will get fired up. He hates Rintra so much, and it's not. It's just he covers too much ground, and Nimrod has the same problem, which is why everybody says that whenever a new tech chimp comes out, everybody says they're garbage because Nimrod is just so good. Well, Nimrod covers way too much. He's too broad. And Rintra is the same way. Like his mystic charges, his is unstoppable. He has the ridiculous energy resistance. Yeah, he just does too much. I'm 38 and I still have my
Nelly!
still have my Dare shirt. Let's see if the Katie command still works.
Oh, is that her? Nah, no, that's... Wait. Yeah, that's her. That's her. Katie!
Rintra needs to be made into a burger. Drugs are really expensive. So does Absman. I don't agree about Absman. I think they're fixing his big problem, which is the regen on the start of the fight. That is a stupid mechanic and should not have made it in. But like Absman is really easy to play. You just have to play against him correctly. Like, if you don't know how to heavy counter his special one, you're going to have a huge issue with him. But that's how you have to do it. King Groot is a great boyfriend. He really treats you like royalty. Maybe a more broad champ like them could be tuned down stat-wise to make them more balanced. Maybe. Yo, Agent, the chatter formerly known as Agent X, who is now just Agent, just wanted to stop in and say hi. Hope all is well, Agent. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Actually, don't recommend the heavy punish in the Asman special one. If you're gonna heal reverse him, then I wouldn't do it. So like when I play. When I take Absman in Battlegrounds with like Anti-Venom, when I have Anti-Venom in my deck, or like Void, or even Scorpion, I will usually not do it because it's much faster to reverse his regen than it is to kill him normally. So if you have a method of heal reversal, you should just do that and just let him continuously, refine and whatnot to get that regen. The danger is, though, if you take a blocked crit, then you're probably going to die immediately. So, less than a minute, guys. Let's go. All right, cool. These will start coming back. Doing great. Graduated as valedictorian. Yo! Congratulations. Been a year since I've played MCOC. Did you just come back? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Didn't you just, hold on. Now wait just a damn minute. Did you just come back to the game? Recently? I could have sworn. Finn. Yeah. No? No, that's Asline. I was thinking of somebody else. Forget it. Congrats on making it into Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't understand that reference. I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet. I'm so confused. All right, there we got the first team back here. We can probably get ahead of it if we... Oh, that's going to be another couple minutes. Okay. Anyways, congratulations regardless. That's awesome, dude. Very happy for you. Fam is more versatile than who? So logging once in a while to practice, but it's been nice being done. That's I think that's sentiment I've heard from a lot of people who have kind of stepped away. But I'm glad you're doing well. It's good to hear from you. Best not to talk about the Guardians thing. Okay. When's it coming to Disney? It's difficult for my wife and I to get out to see movies usually, so that was just one that we ended up missing. Did you guys know, by the way, fun fact about Rintrah. Rintrah was designed to take out the 6.2 champion boss. And you might be asking yourself, did we need a champion boss counter in 2022? And that would be the correct question. No, we did not. I actually think the guy who designed him doesn't work here anymore. Next month on the 8th? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Okay, well, oh, there we go. Getting the teams back here. Champion boss counter after he got nerfed. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Sorcerer Supreme was already specifically designed to counter the champion and counters everything that he does. Regens on the block for his stupid block pen. Got the slow debuff for his unstoppable. Got the nullify field. I mean, there are plenty of other Mystic champions who can handle him just fine. Post nerfs, plural. So, it's just another thing with him. You have this champion who was created for a problem that I don't think anybody had anymore. And he's just, I love Rintrah, but he is definitely a bit overtuned. I think And he presents design problems, I think, too. Because, like, how do you design a cosmic champion that he doesn't completely, like, roll over? Because, like, his neutralized potency against cosmics is what, like 400% or something? It's something like really silly. So you can't even like increase the ability accuracy of a cosmic's buffs without him again preventing them. Oh, Dr. Voodoo, man, what a great champion. Love Dr. Voodoo. August 2nd. Oh, that's pretty close. You still love Domino? Sir. Would Absman work for the 6-2 champion? Probably, because he reduces the duration of the Unstoppable. But, like, I mean, any decent Mystic works for him. Like, Mojo destroys him. Sorcerer is designed for him. Yeah. Any decent, like, Stagger or Fate Seal or Neutralize option is going to be great. Oh, dude, I'm trying to parry. Stop evading. Oh my god. Nightcrawler, I hate you. I guess I could switch modes, but I'd rather complain about it some more. Aren't Adam's buffs immune to AR? His... Oh, what's the word for it? When he gets, like, his super buffs, those are. But all the buffs that he can get up to that point are still not immune. What are they called? I keep wanting to say cosmic. It's, what's the word? I'm going to have to look it up now. Sovereignty, thank you. The sovereign buffs are immune to AR, yeah. But he's I don't think he really can get there against Rintrah. Shocker. The only champion I didn't get from this feature was Shocker. I have an Abyss Tech Nexus saved for him. Are you going for the 6-star? Yes. Yes. Had a Fury with the SP2, chase me from wall to wall without throwing a special 2. Hit heavy twice. This is a champion who could use some love too. Such a cool design, very cool animations. Interesting way she works with power, but I hate the way her souls work. So, how much are you willing to put? I'm going to put up about 130 is the plan. For the first time ever, I pulled all the features from the feature crystal. Congrats. Yeah, I had over 1 million shards saved up for this featured, and I don't think I used them all. I forget how many I stopped with, but like it was at the point where I got every other champion that I wanted from the pool duped, and it was like I can keep going for a 1 in 24 chance to pull Shocker, or I can just save shards for the next group. So I feel like that was the better play. Have to head back to work. Agent, good seeing you. Thank you for catching up, man. Congrats again. Highest I can do in arena is like 40 or 50 million. With ouchies, Casey. I always thought that my arena ceiling was going to be way lower until I actually did the math on it and did like a trial run and found that I could probably do it without being glued to my phone for a weekend. Shocker, only one missing. Yeah, I'm over it though. I mean, he's good and I like him, but it's fine. Some tape ruined part of a comic from 1968? Oh, dude. Like clear tape or... Nice. Input drop. Read last about the champs you want to see some love for. Grass MCOC has some content on both Mangog and Pukes. Yeah, I do follow Grass. I have seen his Purgatory stuff, and he's also big into Captain Britain, as I recall too. Need a Kate Bishop, so I have to keep going. Pulled Viv 9 times. I pulled Kate once, but I had a skill gem for her, so I didn't need to keep going. Still haven't ranked her up yet. I have an R5 skill champ ready, and I am undecided about who it should be, because I already took Nick up. So it's either like, I don't know. I'm leaning heavily towards Atuma, because not only is he a decent defender still, he is so much fun to play on offense. Oh, why do I keep running into her heavy attack? Still hunting Viv and OG Wolverine, but not as much since I have Weapon X. Yeah, Weapon X is definitely more relevant than Wolverine. Wolverine really only worth playing if you have him as a horseman, and then so it's really just questing. I've assigned Captain Britain a couple times actually. Nice one for an R5 Nick Fury War Boss. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like she's decent at what she's designed for, like punishing debuff shruggers. But, you know, it's fine. She has a niche. I'd take Kate Bishop to rank 5 ASAP. I have not played with her enough to master the perfect release for her. And that's what's holding me back right now. I think she's at R2 or R3 right now. My fam is rank 4. My fam is rank 3. I've had too many, like, tech. I feel like every other week there's like another tech champ that I want to take up, and like fam gets pushed to the side. Like I took Omega Sentinel to rank 5 today, ahead of the grind here. Yeah, Kate is very good. She is, and now she's safe from rebalance, which is incredible, given how much cold snap damage you can dish out with her. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, I think it's just practice for me, Double P. Like I can get Hawkeye's perfect release pretty much every time except for the SP3. But with Kate, I can't get it. And like in Battlegrounds, like the really good Kate players are learning to get the perfect release without slowing down the time, which takes her from like a really great champ to like a stupendous champ on offense. I think MSD actually put out a video on how he does it, like a handy cam video. It's really cool how the timing that he figured out. I'm not even close to being there, so I don't want to invest. I don't want to invest in a champion that I am not at least halfway decent at playing. Same with Fam. Like, I haven't really figured out like the special baiting and like when you want to hold their specials and when you don't. Took Kate to rank 3, never bothered with her. Not my cup of tea. Didn't finish watching MSD's vid, but have it down. Yeah, it's really just a summary of it. I think he just keeps his thumb on the screen when he fires the special, and then he watches for a specific visual cue, like when it's like when her elbow goes up or something, and that's when he releases it. But I can barely do it with the slow time, so one step at a time for me. I'll stick to learning how to parry a bunch of special attacks, and make it look cool. You just learned Fam? Hold the specials, yeah, when the icon is gray. But then, like, you have to use light ending combos to force the special one, right? I don't know. I just need to watch B's guide a couple more times and I'll be fine. Then I sit down and I'm like, I'll learn future Ant-Man. Then it's like, hey, Lady Deathstrike's coming to the contest. Oh well, guess I'm gonna play her instead. 7-star gore with a striker feels really nice. I don't doubt it. Zemo's still good, but don't use him offensively for BGs. He's kind of slow. Depends on the matchup. I used him... Who did I use him for the other day? I timed out. Was it a Korg, maybe? I used him for somebody, and I finished at like full health, but it was a timeout, and I still won. But yeah. Mine's only rank 4, and he's like Sig 60 or something. Really low Sig. So there's a lot of damage I'm leaving on the table with him. Sorcerer with Switch is a power gain machine. Lady Deathstrike is cool, but on defense kind of a letdown. She can be AAD'd as a robot. Yeah, I mean, so can Omega Sentinel though. Although with Omega Sentinel you have to at least alternate your attacks, so it slows down Archangel a little bit. We're in the nitty-gritty of champs here. Duped Superior Iron Man. Whew. Don't think Fam is much my cup of tea. That's fair. They screwed over Craven users. With Zemo, I never pushed past red on route. Yeah, I think you're probably right on there. We had a discussion about Kraven, I think it was last week, where I said that I really fully didn't understand the impact to Kraven. And after that stream, there was a more detailed discussion in the CCB Discord about Kraven and rank down tickets and stuff. And I was a little bit enlightened as to why it was a bigger problem for him. Because with Zemo, as you imply, with Zemo, it's not part of his core loop. You can play Zemo well without ever pushing them red. But it's kind of part of Kraven's loop. So. OS hits hard into block. I mean, that's because her attack value, her attack rating, I think, is the highest in the game right now. As a 6-star. Can she? I thought she couldn't have her ability accuracy reduced by a mutant. Yeah, but the neurotoxin is still going to stop her healing. It's not going to shut down her abilities, but it is going to shut off her healing. And the neurotoxin is still going to damage her. Which is the same reason it works on Omega Sentinel. She's resistant to the poison and the bleed, but nobody is resistant to neurotoxin. And if you can get the debuffs to apply, then Archangel can destroy them. Someone just killed my thing with Warlock, finished at 85% health in 120. How does that work? Please explain it to me. Just heavies. Yeah, I would say just heavies. Are you running, I think here. So he's bleed immune, so he would take no damage there. But you wouldn't be power draining him at all. Unless you're running... They could be running Resonate, Batman, which would cause Thing to start. Well, but see, then you'd be triggering his Unstoppable. I feel like it's possible. No, you wouldn't be triggering his Unstoppable because the bleeds would be removing it. Yeah, I think heavy only, likely with something like Resonate, could do it for the power drain. What rank is your thing, Batman? Yeah, what sig? Deathstrike needed some sort of auto block evade mechanic so Archangel wouldn't wreck her. I don't know that I agree with that. I mean, he's the one mutant who can take her down, and he's like, I mean. He does that to like a lot of champs. So, speaking of AI, once managed to get neurotoxins on Red Hulk. That is correct, because the poison debuffs, he's not poison immune. He immediately purifies them. So it is possible. It is possible to get neurotoxins on a Red Hulk. I think it's. Oh man, what is it? It's if you have him bleeding, and I think you use the special 2. I think the special 2 applies and converts stuff immediately. I think that's how you do it. You'd power drain because of the stun. Oh, that's true too, yeah. But I mean, there is a negligible amount. I mean, on a stun, the debuff doesn't last very long, so you would get a power drain, but it would be very short. But that does seem more likely than somebody running Resonate, to be honest. SP3 would be able to, I think. I don't think you want to do an SP3 in a fight with... Well, you wouldn't want to do the SP1 or the SP2. So yeah. Yeah, probably just heavies and SP3. Yeah. Limber 5-5, very short, yeah. Poor crossbones again, going to be useless for next meta in BGs. Rip to non-crit champs. Alright, undo to Medusa, so we don't have to worry about auto block. I don't know how many more rounds we've got here. It's 10:30. Wife bought Klondike bars, and I want to go eat one. I've been wanting a Klondike bar since before the stream started, but I didn't want to like be munching on food while I'm playing. Yeah, that's right. Sinister gets to be useful again. Yep. Sinister Maw Man-Thing is also an S-tier defender. Yep. Time to rank up that Mr. Sinister, baby. It's also going to be it's also going to be a suicide nuke meta though, because on defense, defenders will take no damage from recoil. But you're kind of going in there hoping, as was pointed out to me today, that the scoring changes means that health remaining is more important. So you can't just run. You can't run ouchies full time. Like special intercept, of course. What would Sim do for a Klondike bar? Pretty much nothing. Yeah, nothing. I would say nothing. Rip the Choco Taco. Still salty about that, dude. Choco Tacos. One of the best desserts of all time. Gone too soon. I'm convinced they only took the Choco Taco away so that they can bring them back as limited edition in like a couple years and try and make extra money on them. I'll tell you, the AI this entire grind so far has been extremely cooperative, and we haven't really run into any super passive fights. Are you not afraid to hide your arena score? No. No. Not at all. Nope. Oh no! Game crash. Oh, Sig 169. Nice. Sending a Klondike bar in the mail. It's 115 degrees where I am, so excuse me if it melts. We haven't had a void on defense in arena in a while here. Kill him before he kills you with the debuff damage. Rip to non-crit champs except Guillotine. She's going to be a god? I don't think I agree with that. And if you think you're going to get to 100 combo in 2 minutes, I don't think Guillotine will be very good at all. Best champs on attack, like Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey, I think, is an instant ban. Pretty much any skill champ with like a high crit rate is going to be very ban worthy if you're banning attackers. Who's more handsome, Mojo or Kindred? Oh, definitely Mojo. I told the designer that they missed a huge opportunity for a synergy between Kindred and Mojo called Beauty Pageant. And they were like, oh god, I can't believe I didn't think about that. Groot auto-banned. You remember those times where you had to keep everything in mystery? Yes. Yes, I do. I mean, I think people are still, like, when it comes to arena scores, I'm sorry, like, alliance scores, like, I wouldn't show, like, our alliance Battlegrounds score without permission from, like, our officers, just because, you know, some people are still, we're not pushing for, you know, top 10 or anything. But it's, for something like that, it's easier to not give other people an idea of what they need to push for. The big time Battlegrounds groups, though, they are like upwards of like 18, 19 million, I think. Imagine a live classment for arenas, so everyone would know the scores. I proposed a so like during the Lady Deathstrike grind, myself and I think there were like 5 of us who went for her in round 1, and like 2 or 3 people who went for her in my alliance in round 2. I was like, man, it would really cool if you could see everybody's like current arena scores in your alliance, because there was kind of like a pseudo competition among us to see, you know, who's gonna finish with the most points. But there's really no easy way. There's no way at all really to see unless you check the leaderboards after the fact. Nice input drop there. 10 out of 10 synergy name. Does damage over time? No, I think the if it's the crit me with your best shot that I'm thinking of, dot is going to be useless too. It's not like power shield. Any news on unlocking champs in Alliance War? They delayed the season, but when the new season is live, you should be able to use your champs, your defenders, in other solo modes. I don't think you'll be able to use your Alliance War defenders on AQ. I think it's just questing and stuff. You get the boot if you reveal RBG score. I'm never useless. Who called you useless? Oh. I just got it. That's funny. Didn't know you were still lurking, Dot. Oh god, we're down into 4 stars now? Or are they sandbagging? Yeah. I remember when the first arena grind I ever did for any champ ever was 3-star Yondu, back when there was a 3-star specific arena. And you had to, like, you know, my roster was very underdeveloped, of course, so I had to map out like my first 15 rounds were very specific, like what you had to do. Like the first 5 could be anybody, and then you had to do like 2 maxed out 3 stars and like a rank 1 to sandbag your way up to get past the death matches. And putting up like 2.8 million for a 3-star back then was like a Herculean task. Now we can do 2.8 million in like 15 minutes. Misty, good night. Thank you very much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Have yourself a great rest of the evening or day. I actually don't know what time it is in Portugal, so... Took a break, had to get some ice cream and feed the dogs. Oh, dude. Tempting me with the ice cream. Yeah, the next meta should be very interesting. I feel like Man-Thing is probably going to be an easy ban, because a lot of people have him. I don't know how many people are going to be willing to rank up Sinister. I mean, I'll probably rank him up. If I have ISO. Like, Doom is also going to be a good defender because he has that stupid crit resistance all over his kit. So it's difficult to crit him anyways without guaranteed crits. Kate Bishop going to be absolutely goated on attack with that Sunder debuff. I can't believe I just launched that special 2 into his indestructible. Oh my god, Hulkling, stop already. Jeez Louise. Cowards! He should be ranked already! For what purpose? I have no idea. My Man-Thing is rank 4. Yeah, he's again one of those champions that keeps getting passed by for other mystics. Like, I ranked up Ma to rank 4 over him. I almost took Morningstar to rank 4 for this the current meta. But I had her in my deck as a rank 3, and just did not... The opportunity to use her didn't come up a single time. So... It's like, she can definitely take out a Hulkling. Is there an official post about the Season 10 meta? I think there was, yeah. It might have been in the announcement for the Battle Realm Brawl. I'm almost certain it's in that announcement on the official page. Oh, man. Sinister going up as we speak. It's level up. Oh, I wonder. I bet you I was too... Was I too early on level up for Omega? Scarlet Witch OG murders Man-Thing? She's not poison immune. How does that work? Debating Ma or Man-Thing for rank 4 as well. I think Ma is the more dangerous defender. Because there are a lot fewer buff immunes than there are poison immunes, if you want to like hard counter their abilities. Don't let DLL and work tell you to rank up Ma. It's already been done. I've actually used him in EQ. He's fine. Oh, bro, really? Steven. Yeah, that's a good assessment, I think. Time risk versus kill risk. I don't know, like with Man-Thing, like, you know, even if you do crit him, even if you do guaranteed crit him, the crits don't do extra damage. So it's basically like you're not making much progress on him. So all right, I think that is it for this one. We'll hit help on all the rest of these, and then I'm gonna probably go watch like The Witcher or something. And maybe I'll run through some 5 stars while I wait, or while I before I go to bed. Yeah, we're at 34. That's pretty good for day 1. I think that's ahead of where I was at the end of day 1 for Lady D. So pretty happy. That's about 17 million around. So yeah, that's pretty fair. So I'll wake up tomorrow, do another round. I haven't looked at my meeting schedule, so. Alright, cool. Used my maw in that Thorns path on 8-2. The SP with the Furies made him insane. For rank 4 Man-Thing, can't tell you how many fights he's won. Trained home through all 3s. We have a rank 5 in the battle group. Let's see here. Oh man. All right. Let's go give AP waves. Oh, he's just ending his stream. Okay, AP is ending his stream. I think here. Let's see. Oh, Abdo is streaming. We'll go raid Abdo. All right. Looks like he is doing the Silk Arena as well, which he said so. All right, here is Abdo's stream. And we're going to go in with the black and gold raid. Okay. I will try and be back again tomorrow for another round. If the cooldowns line up for, like, you know, my normal time, we'll do another one of these tomorrow night. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me this evening. Thanks to Banana and MCOC Journal for the subscriptions tonight. Appreciate you both. And the kind words again from you, Journal. I really do appreciate that a lot. So, yeah, go give Abdo a like and a sub if you aren't subbed to him already. And I will see yous when I see ya. Be good to each other. Peace.